Welcome back, guys. Here on the Wannabe News Station, live right here in Annabelle. We're over here doing a special ordeal for a friend of mine and doing a thing for his dad. Basically, his last wish on his last ride in his car that he's had since he was 20 years old. So, follow along and we'll find out and see what goes of it here. You know, his dad's been suffering for about 3 years with ALS, so it's been a challenge. And he's been bedridden and not able to get out and go outside anymore. And his one boy, Cortland here, said that he was going to get this car running before he died. To take him out for one more ride in it before he passed. So him and his brother have been working on it and getting it going. And now they've got it running on its own power and moving underneath its own power. So follow along.
We had that carburetor for a while, and then it got dropped on the floor and pieces went everywhere. Got it all though. Put it in here.
Just doing the final touch-ups on this.
Convertible?
So we're here with Cortland right here. His dad's car's right here, and he's got this car fixed up for his dad. So what did y'all do to it, Cortland?
Well, I ended up just getting it running. Dad parked it in 1985. He's owned the car since probably the mid-70s, and he's been working on it slowly, but he realized he was in over his head with the body work and on the motor work. He really wanted the body to be cherry. He started working on the body just before he got sick, and so I basically got it running for him and driving. That's one of his wishes that he wishes he could have done, and I got it done for him.
Which is probably bound to be the last time he gets to drive in this car. Today will be probably his final time of getting a ride in it. Looks like it's a little rough shape, but that's what happens when you have a real American car that you get to work up on, not a PVC pipe. So you got any other things? What's going on with your dad and what's the problems?
So my dad was diagnosed about 4 years ago with ALS. He's also got a severe case of skin cancer on his chest and on his nose. And so as he's been declining over the years, of course the ALS has kicked in. It's basically Lou Gehrig's disease. It's a lot like Parkinson's, but it's terminal. And they say the average life expectancy for somebody with ALS is usually generally 2 to 5 years. And he's going on year number 4 since diagnosis. He's been bedridden for 3 years, and this will be one of his last opportunities to come down. So he's got a lot going on. We don't know if everything else is going to be a problem, or what's going to take him first, the cancer or the ALS. And so as one of his final wishes, he's always wanted to work on this car. So I got this car running for him. That's his Bronco back there. That's his other pride and joy. He loves that truck. And so his biggest pride and joys are his motorcycles and cars. That's what he took pride in his whole life.
So we're going to end up getting him probably down from upstairs and bring him out and put him in the car and take him for a spin. So follow along. Didn't realize the magnet.
All right.
So now we just got to take him down 2 more steps, and then we get the fun part of putting him in the car.
Oh.
Okay, that's a Bronco right out. How we can get him down that step? Roll it.
Yeah, just kind of rolling it
There we go. Big step. There we
Big
go.
bump there.
Something like that. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna set you up, Dad.
Is he okay to set up?
Yeah.
Wish them front wheels were out just a little further.
You need to put some handles up where you can grab on the stuff too. Have somewhere to hold the wheelchair.
He's gonna lead the way. We don't get arrested. Your car's not running very good, so I don't know how far to take it. Can we take your door off, Dad? Okay, one bump here, Dad. Okay, we're gonna have to turn the chair around. I'm thinking for his feet to be the other way. I'm thinking we'll have to see.
No, you can't get in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, let's call him.
Yeah.
You're gonna turn him around so his feet are towards the house?
How's that right there?
How's that?
Maybe Tor can hold him coming down
My way.
Is it really? Yeah.
He might be okay. He might have enough balance.
Yeah, that's too different. I towed it down here, but I never got in. Do we need to have someone right in the back and kind of hold him? Do you want to ride next to him or in the back so he don't slide over?
Probably.
You don't like publicity at all.
I don't know how far to go, but well,
That's getting a little enterprise through the job.
good.
Right on a little high. Where do you want to go? Anywhere around town? Anywhere you want to go? All right. That bring back some memories for you.
Yeah.
Better put your seatbelt on. You ain't got one.
I got one.
You get to follow your Bronco. When we get back, we'll show you what we did to the Bronco, what Rusty did to the Bronco, and what we done to this.
I'm buying.
All new brakes. But it feels weird sitting in that seat too. I don't think you've ever rode in it.
I rode it.
Got any particular place you want to go? We'll go buzz down here and see what's up. Where's your flashers at, Dad?
He's just happy to be back in the
Oh,
car.
you need tail lights and flashers.
Oh, you do? Well, if stop is down, do you just use the bird finger when you
Yeah.
stop? Want to go down Nebaker? It's running good enough. I don't feel bad about doing Nebaker. I used to take Nebaker all the time. I guess the pheasant hunt just started.
He's so tickled to get to be out in this car.
Your speedometer never worked? Maybe I just need to go a lot faster. You always told us stories about when you would go to the movie theater. It started raining on you guys. When he was watching the movie, I don't even know what movie he was watching, but when he was watching the movie, you guys had pushed the top button. When it started raining, I guess you guys gained quite a crowd, huh?
Yeah.
Everybody just gathered. Did you have to put it back up after you put it? After you put it up, did you have to put it back down, show everybody how it worked? Do you remember the movie? Probably Jaws. My fondest memories was always riding in the back seat. Couldn't wait for you to get us into the car so we could go down to Spanish Fork, go look at the llamas. A couple of times you'd put the top down, and other times you wouldn't. I don't even remember how in the heck far that was, but it seemed to be quite a drive.
What's happening?
I think they're building another home over here.
Oh, are they?
You know what? I'll take you up landslide. You wouldn't believe the houses that are going up over there.
Fine.
Yeah, you haven't been up there in a while. I'll just take you up there.
In a while? What do you mean in a while? 3 years?
Probably a good... Last time I think you took landslide was when we went to Home Depot. It's probably been 3.5 years. That was one of our favorite trips. We'd go every weekend and go to Home Depot, Walmart, yard sales. You have to hit the yard sales. And then we'd always make a trip to like Walmart or over to Monroe and buzz around Monroe. The yard sales were always the big one. We'd go to Little Wonder a lot.
Wonder a lot.
Yep, Little Wonder was always a biggie. Frontier Village, yep.
Yeah.
I don't think you've been to Black Bear, have you? They got a new one. Is it a barbecue shop that just opened up?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Axe throwing.
What is it?
They do axe throwing.
I heard they did that. So they've got like a thing inside you can do the axe throwing? Games and stuff besides axe throwing?
No, just that. The food is actually pretty good. Impressed with it.
A couple of my friends ate there and they said it was pretty good.
Yeah.
So that's over at Pepper Belly's, Dad. I knew like a barbecue smoke shop or something.
Yeah.
Did you ever take this to Purple Turtle? That was another cool place that you like to go, is Purple Turtle.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you had this running good enough to go there, though.
Yeah. I can't remember ever going as far.
There was a time when he was going to Spanish Fork, and he just got done doing something with the rear brakes on it. He was going to Spanish Fork and lost a tire on Spanish Fork Main Street. Is that where the tire come off?
Yeah.
I think another time he lost a U-joint. The rear U-joint came off and came apart on him.
Yeah.
It's kind of been a jinxed car when it comes to tinkering with it. You get something done and then he takes it for a maiden voyage and then something else happens.
That whole Spanish Fork is just haunted, man. There's so many bad accidents on that canyon.
Oh, yes. Especially lately with all the semis.
Yeah, that's messed up. That guy that went off the road, he stood there, killed 5 people.
Yeah.
He's in trouble because he was 30 minutes like behind on his logbook or something.
Holy cow. And then, well, like my nephew, he just got in an accident in St. George. and they fined him for failure to maintain lane. And he hydroplaned. He hydroplaned, bounced off the K rail, and then hit a semi.
Son, isn't it?
Yeah. But I don't know that Dad's ever been pulled over. What? It was a Crown Vic you got pulled over in, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's the only time he ever got pulled over. You got a ticket for that one too, I think. Was that a 56?
Yeah.
56, and it was a Crown Vic.
Yeah.
He used to drop the gears coming off of a hill or coming flying into somewhere. He'd drop it down into first, and just to hear the pipes rattle. It was an automatic. Just to hear the pipes rattle, and he says he went through several transmissions in that.
Yeah.
Boys and their toys.
So they got all these homes going. That's probably gone up since you've been out here.
Wow.
This wasn't here, was it? They just had, was it Hildebrand?
Yeah.
These ones are new. I think the one up here is probably the one that was already. I think you remember this one. And then they were building this one when we came down here on the motorcycle.
That one's got more of a shop than a house.
Yeah, and anymore it seems like garages are bigger than the homes. And that one's huge. So once we get up here where all the wild turkeys were, they're starting to develop that now too.
That's an interesting move.
This one's weird because it really doesn't have a roof. It's just got a flat roof.
Something you see in Arizona.
I believe this one was here.
Yeah. Excellent.
It's still the big one.
Yeah.
I think they're all on propane out here. Yeah, I think they are. This one was for sale for a long time. Somebody must have finally bought it. So they got the road dug up here, like they're gonna put some pipes in and things. They got a sign up showing they're gonna subdivide it. It's kind of got a Las Vegas look. All the roads are turny and twisty instead of just being a straight neighborhood. My dad had to rescue me up here one time. I was up here on the Foreman in my little four-wheeler, and I got on a side hill, and I couldn't get the four-wheeler off without tipping it over or knocking myself off. I called him up, and he buzzed up there in a heartbeat and helped me get down off the mountain. It was just in a peculiar place.
Yeah. Chili. Yeah.
Yeah. I think your heater works. Let's give this a try. Why not? We're not out nothing. Oh, it's got heat.
Good.
I can feel something.
Yeah.
Dad used to take my daughter up here all the time on the four-wheeler to go for little drives on the just to go for a ride on the Razor or on his four-wheeler. Take my daughter up on this pole line road. That's one of Teslin's fondest memories.
We found a spot I heard is a bunch of corp rocks, something like that.
Yeah.
I want to do some gold panning out there. Save where that stuff's at. There's a lot of gold.
Well, how smoky was it back there?
Not bad. Little puffs of smoke here and there.
How was the ride?
It was good.
Good. Have fun?
Yeah,
Enjoyed it?
yeah.
That's good. Brings back very good memories, doesn't it?
I don't want to put them on. She don't surprise me.
So anyways, guys, getting a guy out of his house. He's been in the house, bedridden for 3 years. Taking him out in his car that he's had for 40-something years. Taking him out in it for his last ride, basically. And he enjoyed that ride. Happy to be there. Cortland brought up some memories and stuff being in it when he was younger with them. And going to movies, drive-in movies. You know, they've done some work on the Ford Bronco here, put some new brakes on, a brand new radiator in it, and fixed up the Ford Bronco of his also. I think he said that they ended up putting disc brakes or something on that, but ended up doing some work in a shop for him also. Not for sure exactly what they've done in the shop for him, but they did some work in there for him and fixed it up and did some other things in there. Because that was his pride and joy, is his cars and his shops. You know what? If you have any kind of sentimental value in cars, you'd understand the pride and joy that you get for old cars. Because I've got a lot of them myself, and they're pretty much a pride and joy to me. So, getting a little emotional, because it brings back memories that I have of myself on old cars and stuff. But I'm glad we were able to get him out, get him to do what he wanted to do, and enjoy probably the last time he gets to ride in that car before he passes. Sucks when you get old. And it sucks when you have diseases and you have to deal with them. And we have to die from something like that. ALS. So anyways, thanks for tuning in and watching and following along. Just to making a guy happy in his car that he's had for years. He's done work to it, but he hasn't been able to finish it. Like they say, the women don't find you handsome. By golly, they ought to find you handy. Even though we are doing a video about a man in his last ride and one of his pride and joys. Now you guys know the rest of the story. Good day.